Honda Super Cub. This is, I guess, the developed version of the original Honda Cub, the legendary Honda Cub. And here in Vietnam, although this bike was originally developed in the, I think, the early 60s, it's still a veritable workhorse, or the backbone of small and mid-sized Vietnamese industry.
Well, what's it like to actually ride one of these beasts? That's what I'm going to try to do right now. My old Honda Super Cub. Let's just take it for a spin. It's a bit shonky. Actually, it's really shonky. It hasn't received much maintenance in its long life. Anyway, I'm going to take it for a spin right up the block here. Whoa! Oh my God! No brakes. Well, I got a rear brake, but I'm sort of used to having front brakes as well. But I'm going to have to get used to front brakes. It's got a great automatic gearbox. You actually have 3 or 4 gears, but you don't actually need to use a clutch or anything. You just shift when you feel like it. Oh, okay, I'm coming around. And yes, as I was saying, I don't think this has actually received any maintenance. I think the woman who bought it just drove it, and when little bits and pieces started falling off the bike, all she simply did is sort of put them back together with elastic bands and super glue. Up the hump. There we go. Now, where's the brakes? There they are. There they are. Well, there you go. A ride on a legendary piece of steel, the Honda Super Cub.
I like the fact that this baby has gears, because a lot of the, actually most of the modern scooters now, and other sort of utility vehicles don't have gears. All you do is just use the accelerator and the brakes, which is kind of boring. This actually shifts quite nicely. You get a nice shift. So you got a piece of glass you want to transport. How do you do it? Well, you just get on your motorcycle and hold it. Here we are, getting to work, carrying a load of cargo. Don't need a truck, don't need a car, don't even need an SUV. No, all you need is 50 cc's of power and, I don't know, half a dozen of horsepower. But there you go, working hard, doing its job. Who needs brake lights and turn indicators when you've got this kind of load? Just to see the overall condition of one of these bikes, here's the, this is kind of held together with a piece of wire. The front brake caliper, it's all sort of kind of loose, isn't it? And of course the seat is not the most comfortable. Clean seat there, also kind of beaten away, and of course no rear indicators or brake lights in the back, of course, naturally. But you know what? This bike does its job every day. It's the logistics backbone of this business operation. The fairing, of course, is all corroded away, and you can see that foot peg, the rubber is just fused into the metal. Does anything make the heart race more than the sight of 2 Honda Cubs lined up side by side? 50 cc's of gut-wrenching power.